hey, guys. All right, this is gonna be awesome. Okay, what do you get when you cross Legend of Zelda with the Super Emeralds from Sonic the Hedgehog?
What?
Hyperlink.
Boo!
God.
Oh, come on, that was hilarious. It was so bad, it was great.
Well,
If you associate hilarious with what makes me want to grab my skull and beat it against a furnace, then yes, it was hilarious.
so you're
And
pulling
this is coming from the pun master himself.
Hell, Ted's so punny, we should just call him the Pungeon Master.
Well, he is, according to TV tropes.
I
I
haven't
forgot to
looked
put
at our
bad
TV
Pungeon
tropes
Master
page.
in there, but
Whoa.
whatever. Title's a title.
Great balls of fire. Where did that come from?
Out of the ground, and screw you, Stalfos. Alright, yep.
There's like no reason to bother fighting anything in this game if you can avoid it, is there?
Yeah.
Pretty much. I kind of did anyway, though, out of habit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do I. But you know,
The only
A lot of-
Zelda game I go out of my way to actually engage in combat is Wind Waker.
a lot of games these days, they'll like lock doors and make random ass force fields in your
You-
way
you
and
mean the
stuff.
Devil
just
May- you mean
force
Devil-
time fighting,
You mean
so
Devil
that you
May Cry
don't like
syndrome.
speed run Resident Evil 4 by skipping every battle.
You mean Devil May Cry syndrome.
Yes.
Well, the thing about Zelda is that the combat's a lot slower than other games, so having to fight every enemy would get super tedious.
Yep.
I notice you do a lot more of that in the 2D games, where they'll make you beat every enemy in a room, because beating an enemy in one of those takes like 40
the-
seconds
oh.
as opposed to 2 minutes.
For a moment, I forgot we were in a dungeon that was centered around invisible walls and shit. I was like, where did that block come from? The fuck?
Creation powers.
You're supposed to use the Lens of Truth to see it, but I already know it's there.
Yeah, you only bothered to get the lens for that one point where you absolutely have to have it to activate something, right?
Yep.
Which was basically put in the game by the developers to completely
Justify
pick
it.
over people who think they can skip getting the lens of truth,
Yeah.
so that they can operate on memorization.
No, past me, you're doing it wrong. You need the block over here.
How long does it take past you to figure this out?
Only a second or two.
All you gotta do is pull it now.
Yeah. Well,
One
no, I
second.
forget where the small...
Actually, opening the treasure chest this time.
Well, I thought the small key was in there, and it's not. It's actually up on top, so... Oh. No, don't need it.
Chilla, who cares?
Don't you want to strike me?
No,
Come on, I'm right here.
you're not worth it.
I mean, there will only be 99 left to go.
Fuck that. I don't need infinite money. I don't really spend any money anyway in this game.
How about 49? Then you get more
I'm on a
hearts.
budget.
You know, it just occurred to me how hilarious it would see Link just continue trying to push this along from the other side, and then get
Get
like
crushed. Yeah, it's a noob trap.
How much damage do you take if one of those crushers hit you?
I believe it's only half a heart and you restart the room.
Wait, only half a heart for that?
I can't
It's
remember.
it's the equivalent of falling into a bottomless pit.
Yeah.
And yes, only half a heart. Link's that badass.
Oh. We...
well, if they wanted to be realistic at all, it would be instant death. So
A lot of things would be instant death in this game if it were trying to be realistic.
But given in this game setup, being realistic will probably be a real annoyance.
Yeah.
you know, at least they bother to take a heart off, so you're penalized at all. In the Wild Arms games, you fall down a pit, you just like respawn at the start of the room, and you lose nothing at all. You can literally jump to your death however many times you want, and nothing will happen to you.
You mean like Kirby's Epic Yarn?
No,
Groundhog Day.
Kirby's Epic Yarn, they at least try to look like they're penalizing you.
Try
You can't
being
die in that game.
No, but you lose points. Wait, that sounds like another platformer we've played.
And I just walked over
Whoa!
that.
Jesus! Now they've got invisible spikes?
Yes.
Really?
That would make Mega Man cry. Invisible spikes.
Spiked wall man.
Invisible spiked wall man. Where is your god now?
There are actually hacks where they make robot masters invisible.
Well, that just...
God, I turned my alarm clock on.
Wait, did you just walk on the spikes without taking damage?
Yes.
Why
How
are
did
they?
that happen? What?
Oh.
Is that intentional or is that a glitch?
I don't know.
Well, excuse us for questioning it because you should have taken damage there.
Should have, but didn't.
Well, so what? The game is now just your bitch? Like it knows you're playing it. Like, oh, it's you, my master Ryan.
Yes. Oh, you're recording. Let's make it even
Allow
easier
me
for
to
you.
turn off the hitboxes.
Yeah. Woo. Eh.
Oh, I see. The silver rupees are like the silver stars. You need to get them all to proceed.
Yes.
Now, the Lens of Truth eats up magic, but it does so at such a slow rate that I find it's not really even worth mentioning.
Yeah. But you did anyway. Whoops.
Well, nobody would have noticed if he didn't mention it.
Oh, stupid bats.
Yes, Ryan, that wall is such a threat to yourself and others.
You know, the magic drain on the Lens of Truth, when I played this game, it was so insignificant that I literally didn't notice until I had left my Lens of Truth on so long that I was out of magic entirely.
Oh.
Oh, how did that happen?
What?
Conveniently placed bomb flowers. I wonder what I'm supposed to do.
Throw some bombs?
Bombs?
Well, at least the game's not dickish and expecting to have you bring some bombs to bomb a wall. Zelda
Probably
1.
have fun anyway, but this way you don't need to actually use your own bombs.
It's
Yeah.
helpful, but at the same time, it makes the solution a little obvious.
Yeah. Oh, god damn it.
Yes.
Link sucks at free throws.
It makes trying to aim a grenade in a first-person shooter look easy.
Small key.
Surprised it's not incinerated.
It's made of plot devicium. Survive an
Ah,
explosion.
Platovicium, the most convoluted of all in-game metals. And did you just walk over another invisible spike?
Yes. The small keys can survive an explosion, but the instant link turns them, they snap in half. Airman.
Platovicium, the most picky of all metals.
Yes. Airman.
Stop it.
Stop
Stop it. Don't even start.
But I want to start.
The first time I played, it took me a little bit to think how to get the idea to use the iron boots. So I tried to time running, and it didn't work out that well.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I made it. It just took a while.
I think I made it. I might have died along the way, and the rest of this is just like, you know, my life flashing before my eyes.
What if this was all just a coma dream? While Goma feasts on young Link's corpse.
You lost to Goma?
No, that's the joke. Oh, what the fuck?
Aim right or I'll cast you on fire.
Okay.
That'll hit you.
I have no idea.
Is it invisible fire keys?
No, that thing is supposed to shoot fire at you, but its eye is closed, so... Okay, now it's open. Okay, there's a door in specific.
You're supposed to shoot it while it's shooting at you.
Yeah.
What?
Oh god damn it. Ooh, that was close.
Okay.
You're supposed to let the wind
Second
push you
there, I
over.
thought Link didn't need to walk anymore. Now you can just slide everywhere.
It's one of the most guide
At first, I was wondering if you had just given up.
No. It's one of the most guide dang-it rooms in the game.
This room?
Yeah. You'll see once I kill the Gyptos. Yeah. And the murderous pots.
You know, Link's sword slashing animations here aren't particularly refined. It looks kind of like he's just, closing his eyes and swinging around like a maniac. Like he has
Back!
It's like he has no sword training at all. Like Tidus from Final Fantasy X, the first time he picked up a sword, he had more refined skills than this guy does. That's how bad it looks to me.
Well, actually, to give Link a little more credit, the first time Tidus got his hands on a sword, he fell straight on his ass.
So not only do you have to blow up a piece of ground, something you never do at any other point in the game, the chest is invisible.
I don't remember how I got past that part, to be honest.
Yeah, it's one of the more guide-dang-it rooms in the game.
Because I know I didn't need to look up a guide for that, but I don't remember how I got that key either.
I think I was pretty much what Lewis was doing at this point. We just had the lens of truth on at all times, and I just saw the chest as a result.
Yeah.
So I didn't think it would be invisible.
Well, wait, do you need every small key to get past the dungeon?
Yes.
Okay, well, in that case, my theory that I just didn't get that small key
But at the very least, you do need that one.
Well, then I don't remember how I got past there. I don't know. Maybe I just sort of glitched to the end of the level.
Well, it did take you quite a long time.
Pull.
Sorry.
Pull.
Yeah, stuck against the wall.
Pull.
If only we had Raziel on our side, the master of block pushing. This would go so much faster.
Push.
Link, use strength.
It's surprisingly not very effective.
No, let's repeat that. Link use strength. Doesn't need a fucking Pokemon.
Yeah.
Well, do you expect the 10-year-old Pokemon trainers to be able to move something that big?
Well, if it's red, yeah.
Young Link can get power gloves and he can push boulders.
Yeah.
Oh, well, with Power Gloves, that's not that much more refined than having a Pokemon do it for
Well,
you.
I'm saying the power gloves could be Zelda's equivalent to strength. And he doesn't need Pokemon to use it.
Yeah, but he needs Power Gloves. Same fucking thing.
I love the power gloves. They're so bad.
Obligatory reference is obligatory.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we're required to make it one more time, seeing as we're gonna do Chrono Trigger eventually.
Yeah.
Or one of us actually does the power glove game.
Or we watch The Wizard for whatever reason.
That is never going to happen. Besides, it's not worth doing unless we can see the player trying to fiddle around with the power glove.
I was actually gonna say, I assure you I'm using the power glove.
See how badly I'm doing totally because of the power glove.
Yeah, you want to pull one of those off legit, it has to be an off-cam
Sync up,
recording with like the player still on screen and stuff.
Eh. No, you don't have to do this right now, but it's saving time. Whoops.
Practice.
The ship is saying, yes, I know, Navi, I'm already off the ship. There we go.
A bit behind the times, aren't you?
Hawkeye, you ain't, Ryan.
Sorry, I'm not an overpowered mutant. I'm just a normal guy.
Hawkeye isn't an overpowered mutant. He is a normal guy.
Says the guy who can shoot a USB key into a USB port.
He's just that badass. He has no superpowers.
Right.
He really doesn't.
Why would he have something that specific?
Wait, what?
Did someone shoot... Did you say he shot a USB thing into a port?
Yes.
He had an arrow with a USB port.
No!
Specifically made to hijack something.
No! You are not going to do that kind of shit. Not unless you want to break the USB key and the port. It don't matter
He's just
how
that
your
precise.
aim.
What he didn't realize is that he had it on upside down, so it didn't go in. Everyone makes that mistake. Yeah, stupid lore masters. Up to the
There's
front.
blood on the floor.
Someone was obviously tortured here.
Well, it's actually. Is this the revision version of Ocarina of Time? Where they changed Ganon's blood from red to green?
Yes. But they left
I
that.
think so, because this is the GameCube one.
Yeah, there are 3 versions technically of Ocarina of Time. I believe every subsequent re-release is version 1.3.
But they left that blood there on the floor.
Yeah, well, because no one's actually bleeding, I guess.
No, but the implications are still rather creepy.
Yeah.
Kirby 64 still has more blood,
Yeah.
which is sort of odd to think about, but it's there.
Why is there blood in a Kirby game?
Because the final boss is creepy
Yeah,
as fuck.
0-2. Incredibly slow moving death trap. Fire!
Wow. That's the
That fire spell is badass. It burned it so thoroughly it didn't even leave ashes behind.
Exactly.
It burned the ashes into much smaller ashes that dissipated into the air. And
then
now
they lost-
clogging Link's lungs and will give him cancer 30 years down the line.
And they'll cause him to lose every Pokemon League tournament he enters.
Well, it's a good thing Link is just going to just go back in time to his kitty self anyway. You know, reverting to a state where he hadn't yet used this spell and clogged up his lungs and given himself cancer 30 years down the line.
no, it's only a matter of time. It'll still catch up to him. It's like Sam with cancer soon for using
You
the
got
extra
the boss
Oh my god.
key.
Dumbfuck is such a dumbfuck, he'll do it again at some point anyway.
Probably. Na-na-na-na-na.
Little do we know that Link will suffer from a brain aneurysm from using the lens of truth so many times.
Nah, not really. At least it's not detective mode. Flash. Ah, my eyes. Flash. Ah, my eyes. Flash. Ah, my eyes.
We can still see what everything looks like in real life, so that's something.
Whoops. Just walk across the statue, Link.
Well, what are we doing over here?
Let's don't block.
Ow.
I don't know why, but now I just got the thought of Batman actually creating detective mode because he was inspired by Ocarina of Time.
Lens of truth. Ah, that's what I
Built-in
need.
lens of truth.
Yup.
And I forgot I needed the Scarecrow song to get what's over there, and I never bothered to set it up. Oops.
What's the scare? How do you get the Scarecrow song?
You have to have the guy recorded back when you were a kid, and then when you play it anywhere else, it'll pop up.
Oh,
Oh, I remember hating this part.
Chroma key function, go! Oh wait, I don't have that. God damn it! I can imagine someone would have a lot of fun with this room with that, though.
What if they had memorized it?
No, the chroma key function in this room.
Yeah. You can't help it. When you got a capable editing software program, then you just want to abuse the hell out of it.